In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Fit Point Spline tool. It's one of the sketch tools. I'm using my project where I am going to sketch the profile of this bottle and then revolve it to make a 3D bottle. So I have my straight lines, but now I need to create these lines, which are obviously not straight. So that's where the Fit Point Spline comes in. So I'm going to select that tool. I'm going to come down here and make sure I start at the end of my straight line. And then I'm going to come up to about here where it starts to curve. I'll click, and you can see that as I start moving my mouse left and right, it starts creating that curve and line. So I'll come up to maybe about right here, and then I'm just going to keep moving. I'm going to create as few points as possible. Generally, when you're doing a fit point spline, it's best not to create too many lines, or too many points, sorry. And I'm going to come up to about right here. Now, the first time you start using the Fit Point Spline tool, if you've never used it before, it can be a little intimidating, a little bit frustrating if you can't get exactly the way you want. But the more you use it, generally the easier it becomes. I think maybe I'll create another point there, and then I'll connect that. Now, don't hit escape at this point. Many of the tools, you hit the escape key to get out of that tool. If we do that, it's actually going to delete the entire curve I just made. I'm going to make sure I either hit enter or click this little green check mark. Now I can hit escape because I'm done creating my Fit Point Spline. And you'll see all these little lines come up, and all these little handles, what they do is they allow me, so let's say I'm choosing this point right here, they allow me to adjust my curve, so I can flatten that out because you saw how it created kind of that little bump there. I'm going to flatten that one out. If I drag in, it decreases the curve, drag out, it increases the size of the curve. So that looks better for that one. Try to adjust this a little bit. Now, because I'm going to be revolving this, I do need to be careful that I don't get too sharp of points here, especially when I go to use the shell command and hollow it out. So I'm going to be careful about how sharp of corners I make on some of these, but I am going to try to smooth them out just a little bit. I can also drag them if I kind of missed. But that's the idea of the Fit Point Spline. And then I would need to come down to finish my bottle and obviously do that one as well.